People ask us all the time how we make these videos, and today let's talk about the lights. Now, our video is in a very dark setting, so obviously we have need for a very focusable light. We want to have a lot of shadows in our frames, in our shots, but still obviously we need the lights. Fresnels are the key to get your light in the places you want and not everywhere else. So it's a hard light, it's a focusable light, and Lupo makes a lot of these. We all use Lupo lights in this video. Now, first of all, it's very lightweight. It's a carbon reinforced polymer structure. It makes it quite light and very handy because we were on location in the woods. It's always nice to have a little bit less of weight to carry. And it is very robust and very rugged, which is also very important in an outdoor production. You have no more problems because it's a LED light with a hot restrike. It goes instantaneously and it's never a problem. So you can plug them out of the power, plug them in somewhere else. It works. Also, they don't generate any heat. So as we have tried on our shoot, we can easily put them, even a rather large light like this, on the back seat of a car. It's not a problem. You can plug in a battery and operate it. It won't ruin your seats because it doesn't get hot. So we take the 2K as backlight, as directional light, and a very soft one there with a flag, so to keep the floor blue. Intensity is obviously the key to get your light anywhere. You can put your lights further away from your subject. It's always important to have intensity, and that's something they have lots and lots of. You don't always need a hard light, but the beauty of a Fresnel light is obviously it is a hard light, but a hard light it's always possible to make it into a soft light by simply adding a diffuser. The barn doors are standard included, so you can easily attach any sort of diffuser in front of them and you have a soft light. Or, as we did in this specific case, you can add a gel to achieve some kind of color effect. A teal filter on this one, a bit higher. As you would expect from a Fresnel lens, they have a knob to change the focus, so you can arrange how wide the beam is of your light. They also have DMX, and in this case, this is a dual color light. You have a knob to change the color temperature between 3200K and 5600K daylight, and you can dim them from 0 to 100%. You can operate the light on batteries as well, which has proven to be very useful sometimes. For this specific video is shot almost entirely in the woods, so access to power is a bit difficult. And that's why it's especially interesting to have Fresnel lights that are possible to light on battery power. So with a simple V-mount adapter we could power them off of standard camera batteries and have a lot of flexibility to move them around on set without dragging cables along or using even a generator. So in a few hours when the sun goes down, we're gonna shoot our chase scene here, and we're gonna use this 2K LED from Lupo as our main backlight. So we color it by using a gel, and it should be the main light of our scene. So this is the main backlight. In a minute we're gonna fill up the woods here with smoke, so we get that nice atmosphere from the directional backlight. Our entire sets are lit by Lupo lights, so it's important that they give a very high quality, and one of the things there is also that they're silent, which they are, and obviously the quality of the light is very good, which means a consistent color temperature and a very high CRI. Now, a CRI, for those who don't know, it's actually some kind of a measure of how complete your light is. So what it actually does is tell you by a measure from 0 to 100, closer to 100 being the better light, how good each color, each wavelength of light actually is reflected. Now, everything above 80 is deemed acceptable, everything above 90 is very well or exceptional. Daylight is a theoretical 100. In our tests, the readings for these lights have a consistent CRI for the Fresnel lights of 92 or 93 even, which is a very, very high reading. And it also means that every color is reproduced very nicely, even compared to other manufacturers that sometimes claim to have very high CRIs. We saw that Lupo lights outperformed them very easily.